Hey man, this video's for Isaac over there at Pinnacle Refinish. So, when I asked Frank Flores who painted his truck, I think you guys painted it blue for him. He told me it was you. So he passed me on your number, and we spoke a little bit. I love the work you do. I've shown a lot of people your stuff, and what I did was, me. I mean, this is my legal name is Yusuf, but you can call me Joe. I do internet marketing, online advertising, and stuff like that for local businesses, right? So the question is, I know you guys are probably full or probably packed and booked up, but there's always room for growth. And if you are interested in growth, I can help you with that. So you have your Facebook, you have your Instagram. Awesome. What I did was I put together a mock-up site. So here's like 3 different views. We'll just go to like the desktop view. So this is the desktop view of this is a mock-up. I originally built this template for a tattoo artist, but I can redo it for you guys. So first thing you see here is Pinnacle Refinish, right? And we can change the font and all that stuff, all the color scheme, however you want it. Whenever it comes to I integrated your Facebook and your Instagram in here. I don't know if you guys have YouTube yet. When it goes to like some of your work, it's all black until they hover over the picture, and then the color will come out. Right? This is just the home page. Most of this stuff, all your pictures, we can integrate your Instagram and your Facebook onto this website. So that means anytime you upload your Instagram stuff or your photos, it'll automatically populate into the gallery. Now if we click on gallery, it's going to be a bunch of tattoo stuff right now. So what's the point of even having a website, you're wondering? It's important because, look, I help a lot of businesses, right? Painters. I'm working with a mechanic in Garland as well, a Machado. If you ever heard of Machado's Auto Care. So this GMB. So this is the MCM. So more calls, more sales, right? Now I know you guys can only do so much at a time, but if you're ever thinking about having like a turnkey operation, I know you can't just have any artist there because your work is your work, right? It's what makes you unique. Not anybody can just do what you guys do. But like that book on the E-Myth Revisited, you want to have a turnkey business, right? You look for talent, and you want it to be where anybody could do this for you. So maybe if you're opening up another shop in Fort Worth or in another part of DFW, right, you have these systems in place. So the GMB is one of the first things that I'm going to talk about, because when anybody is looking for a badass painter, right, they're either going to ask someone, like I asked Frank, I'm like, hey, who painted that? And he gave me your guys' information. That's the word of mouth referral. Other than that, what people will do is they will go to Google, right? They'll go to Google and then see like who paints, right? You got Mako and you got these other guys, like. So if I type in auto body shop in Garland, you got these top dogs in here, right? And they're more than likely going to contact them, but I don't know if they specialize in painting. That's the thing. Like they're just, body guys, right? So this is your GMB, and it's like super blank. So this GMB is very important because for one, it establishes that you're in the area. Right? So people, now that you're established, now you have to build it up so that you gain trust with Google and you gain trust with the people who might potentially be going to you. I mean, your work speaks for itself once they see it. Once they see it, it's game over. Okay? But still, having one of these GMBs optimized can be an asset for your company and for your business. Definitely. Right? Because these top 3 listings right here get 70% of the traffic, right? So anybody actually looking for this search, this auto body, they're more than likely going to choose one of these top 3 dudes or these companies, okay? Let's say like auto bottle painting. So these are the top painters in Garland. auto body painting, right? We can optimize your stuff to where you start running with these dudes, right? Cool. So once you got your G&B maxed out and it's optimized, then you work on content. Now, as far as content, all you got is your Facebook and your Instagram. Now, I'm not saying those aren't bad, because you can rank those. You can rank your Facebook, your Instagram, and your website all on the front page. I've done it. Okay? So the content goes with, the website. It's not just pictures. Okay? You've got to have content. So it's kind of like this. If I type in beer, if I'm searching for beer, Wikipedia is the first thing to pop up, because Wikipedia has the most authoritative content. Now, when it comes to businesses and business services, such as painting and, refinishing these badass paint jobs that you guys do, you want to become the Wikipedia of that. Now, there's different types of painting. When we break it down, I'm sure there's so many different types of painting, right? So, let me go over here real fast. So, first, I just said you guys do free consultations. Like, someone calls, like, hey, yada, yada, yada. You got custom car painting, and even this, we can break it down, right? Motorcycle painting, lowrider painting, fabrications. You guys do fabrications and stuff like that. But we want to break it down, like the different types of paint, the benefits of coming to you, the different styles of painting, all that stuff. Like, you want to become the Wikipedia of all that. Because when you do, and someone does search for, auto body painting or auto painting or car painting or any of that other stuff, you guys want to be, the most authoritative company on the internet. And what that's going to do is going to drive traffic. And when you guys are like so booked up, you have no choice but to buckle or build or grow. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that might force you to, you don't have to, but if you wanted to open up another shop in in Addison or Mesquite or somewhere in Dallas or in Fort Worth, then you could do that, right? Because you got the clientele to do so. Then it's just finding the people who can specialize in all that. That comes together itself, right? So with that said, I'm gonna shoot you this link again. I didn't completely finish this because, especially like down here, like you have like Isaac or you, and then your other guys in here, right? What they specialize in, stuff like that. And then you always want to have that quote form where people can say, hey, look, I got this type of car, or I want this done, yada, yada, yada. When they send this, you can either get a phone call and an email, So yeah, hopefully like this brought a little bit of, good information to you. But these are the key elements. So having that G&B optimized, the content, and citations. So Facebook gave you a citation, right? Instagram gave you a citation. Yelp, Yellow Pages, Hot Frog, Foursquare, all of them. There's hundreds of different places to get cited around the internet, and that's what you want. You want so many citations that people can find you from anywhere. And as far as backlinks, that's part of the SEO process of ranking your website, your Facebook, your Instagram, your G&B onto the front page, so that when anybody is looking for it, they find you. Okay? So with that said, if you have any questions, contact me. I'm going to send you this through a text message, right?